Hey everybody, it's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, July the 15th, 2020, I have some breaking news. Holland America, late this afternoon, made a major announcement. They have decided to part ways with 4 of their beloved ships. And the good news is they're not being scrapped. They have been sold. Thank you everybody for subscribing to my channel, Traveling with Bruce, and giving my video updates thumbs ups. Love getting your comments. Thank you for following me on Facebook and on Instagram. Appreciate your support. The story goes that Carnival Corporation, which owns Holland America, and they own Princess and Cunard and P&O, Carnival has told us, out and out told everyone, they are going to unload 13 of their ships. And we kind of knew 6 of them already, but we now find out 4 more have basically been sold off. And from the Holland America line, we have 4 ships being sold. The Amsterdam right here, which was built in 2000, so she's 20 years old, holding 1,380 guests, along with the Rotterdam, which was built in 1997, and that one holds 1,404 guests. Those 2 ships have been sold to the Fred Olsen Cruise Lines. And Fred Olsen is basically running out of the UK, and they have a very loyal following at Fred Olsen, incredibly loyal. I believe Fred Olsen line is adult only, these 2 ships here are going to fit right in with Fred Olsen's itineraries, style, quality, you name it. The folks who go on a Fred Olsen voyage, sailing, they expect quality experience. They love the experience of being at sea. They love going on shore excursions, but they're not looking for rock climbing walls or swimming water slides or anything like that. They love the pools, they love their loungers, but they enjoy fine dining, top-notch service, excellent surroundings, well-appointed ships, and top-notch service. And the good news for them and for Fred Olsen, these 2 ships will fit right in to the Fred Olsen experience. And so those of you out there who are long-time fans and followers of the Rotterdam and Amsterdam, you're now going to be able to sail on the MS Bolette and the MS Borealis with a Fred Olsen cruise line. And these 2 ships will continue their sailings going forward, and I am certain that both ships will be fully booked as far as they're allowed to be booked. Of course, we don't know yet what the new occupancy levels will be, but these 2 ships will be fully booked out. For Fred Olsen, this is a smart move because they immediately move up in age from the ships that are going to retire to these ships. These 2 are well maintained. They're in excellent condition, and they're now going to be able to just seamlessly move right over. These 2 ships, by the way, will be transferred over to the Fred Olsen line September of this year. Now, normally these sales and transfers, they can take anywhere from 8 months to 2 years, but those are the good old days when things were normal. Right now, in the middle of a pandemic, it's September, and so the Fred Olsen company will start making payments probably by September towards Carnival for these 2 ships. The other 2 that have been sold off, one of them is the Maasdam. It was built in 1993. It's the oldest of the 4 ships being sold. It can handle 1,258 guests at a time. And the other one that is being sold off is the Veendam. The Veendam was built in 1996 and holds 1,350 guests. At the moment, we do not know who the buyer is for these 2 ships. We do know that August of 2020, so in a month and a bit, these two ships will transfer to the new owner. So we're going to find out in the next few days or week or two exactly who acquired these two ships. There are a number of candidates out there that could be acquiring them. We'll find out whether or not these ships end up in the Middle East, or will they end up in Asia, or will they end up perhaps sailing Australia and New Zealand waters. But they are not being sold within the Carnival family, so they're not going to be part of a P&O line or anything like that. They're going to definitely be outside of the Carnival Corporation's holdings, and this allows Carnival to basically not pay the cost of keeping 4 ships floating and maintained. And this will likely save Carnival, I would guess, $1 million a month per ship as a rough number, with the insurance, maintenance, and staffing, even a bare minimum staff. It's $1 million a month more than likely to keep these ships properly operating. And the minute these ships begin to accept first-time passengers for the other lines, the checks will start to flow. I have a feeling that what's happening here is Carnival is, in effect, handing the keys over with the ships and handing over a note, a loan at the same time. And so that the buyers of these ships aren't cutting a $10 or $20 or $30 million check to buy them. They're basically going to make monthly payments to Carnival over the next 5 or 7 or so years, and just pay the loans off in that way. If the other lines who buy these two ships, they want to make major modifications to them, they'll have to pay that out of their own pocket, obviously. Or if they want to make other financial moves, there are probably caveats in place where these other cruise lines can't just go out and borrow a bunch of dough for other stuff. They've got to take care of Carnival first, and Carnival has to be made sure that they're going to be paid out for these ships. But the pricing wouldn't surprise me. Between 20 and 30 million a ship is the actual price of transfer ship here. And so if one of these two cruise lines wanted to make some moves where they could, attract capital into their business, they would likely then raise enough capital to buy Carnival out completely with one check, and then go ahead and do whatever they want to do. But these ships here, they're so established, and they're matured out. They've been proven workhorses for Holland America. The new owners are unlikely to run into any major problems with these 4 vessels. They've proven themselves quite worthy over the years. Well, there you go. That's the breaking news tonight. 4 ships sold by Holland America. It's too bad to see them go, but this is the new reality in which we're living in. And 4 of the smallest ships that Holland America runs have now been sold off elsewhere. Thank you again for subscribing to my channel, Traveling with Bruce. Thank you for video thumbs ups and your comments. I very much appreciate it. Please visit my RedBubble store. Link is down below, and pick up some TWB items there if you like. And this is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce saying we'll see you next time, and take care, everybody. Bye for now.